into the story. Which I guess is what you want. Oh, yes, please. And yes, please. So if I salvage it in the virtual world, does that actually transfer over? Still would allow... Oh, I did have full ammo. Okay. Alright, well, that's good.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Hip shot. I like 4 saves here, as I get progressively more concerned about getting through and out. Only 3 ammo left, huh? Oh. I see you, you cheeky little devil. That's 4. Anything else? Ah, yes. There we go. Make sure I'm not missing anything over on either side, because I want to make sure that I get my ammo as full as it can be. Alright, well, 6 is not as good as 9, but I'll take it. I feel like I'm confronting the MCP.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. We're ready. Open a connection to the gas network. What? David, no! Tell the guests to stand down! Quiet, please, make it stop!
Actually, wait, what am I doing? Ah. Stupid. I wasn't even thinking, that was dumb. Alright, come on now.
David! You
That's fair enough.
Attempting to establish upload link. Connection lost. Communication link established. Program now uploading.
Oh man, this is not good. Alright, let's go, guys. Did I do it? Yeah, my bad. What? Holy Christ.
Please, make it stop.
Oh my God, that's what he did to him?
Wait! Commander!
You son of a bitch.
I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
What? What was an accident?
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure.
Oh, bullshit.
Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
I'm with you, Fifth.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas.
Huh.
If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat.
Ugh.
At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical.
You think?
He dies. It's unforgivable. Let me take care of him.
Oh,
Please.
you are out of your mind.
please make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
Bastard.
You even think about coming after your brother, and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Elusive man can go straight to hell if he doesn't like it.
12.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Wow.
It all seemed harmless.
Well, That is some good writing. Wow. That is very, very good writing. You know, most of the time, as an author, I've said before that most of the time what people think of as great game writing is kind of average at best science fiction writing, but yeah, that's good stuff. Good writing. Phew. I can't please say, yeah, please leave him with me. I'm like, really? And as far as the Elusive Man firing me, the Elusive Man can go straight to hell. That's what he can do. Wow. Hey, Goddess. Sorry, folks. I was kind of focused here. Good to see you, Goddess. Yeah, there was no Renegade moment, Fifth, but there was a Paragon moment, and I took it, and I'm glad, because it meant I could freaking pound that guy with a barrel of a gun. Unbelievable. Good to see you, Goddess. Sorry. I was kind of focused. Hey, Sat. What's up, man? Night, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. It was good stuff. The Rogue VI was successfully shut down, but the test subject was taken to a non-Cerberus facility for care. While this is a considerable setback for Cerberus, Dr. Archer's research will be instrumental in devising a safer approach to controlling the Geth. 250 experience. I got a heavy skin weave. That's nice. I got 15,000 credits, which is awesome. 2,000 palladium. That might have been because I was stuck in the middle of that. Oh, God, that's funny. I think it's probably stuck in the middle of... I think I was stuck in the middle of the VI thing at the time, so it looked like it was going from green to dragon armor, I think. But I don't know. Wow, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Well, if it's Archer, he can go right the hell off. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow, what'd you guys think of that? Was that new for anybody? Has everybody seen that but me? Has everyone seen that, or was that just me? I've done the Operation Firewalker, which was the Hammerhead one, Goddess. Yeah, boy. Good writing. Very impressive, because as I say, you know, most of the time, it's sort of like good game. When people are like, it's an epic story, it's like, it's an okay story, you know? But that was really well done. Good stuff. Oh, cool. So what'd you think? Got no game. Did you get the feels? Did you have the feels? Oh, okay, got it. So I don't even think I have that option yet, actually. Okay. Glad you're okay. From Kate Bowman, Shepard. I called in some favors and found out how to get you and what you're working on. We've got a big celebration planned for the anniversary of you and the others saving Terra Nova. Last year we arrived a memorial for you too. I guess that was premature, huh? I figure finding who's attacking colonies is why you had to go undercover, so I won't invite you to come give a speech or anything. But I wanted you to know that all of us living in colonies are worried about what's happening in the Terminus systems, and I'm really glad you're there to help. There's a lot of crazy military talk going around. I'm glad there's someone there who's not going to take the easy way out. Thanks, Kate Bowman. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. That's good stuff. It's certainly no riding a zombie T-Rex into a necromantic hurricane over Chicago, but pretty good. Yes, I do have Lair of the Shadowbroker. I haven't done it yet, but I do have it. Alright, from Martin Burns, Commander Shepard. Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you, I took this job for the pull and the power. I saw the biotics issue as a stepping stone, something good to put on my resume, and I was wrong. We all serve humanity in our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics who just received their reparations. Hey, Mac. Good to see you, man. Those letters should really be coming to you. I just thought you should know. Good luck. I've taken some political heat, so I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful. But if you need me, I won't let you down. Martin Burns, Chairman, Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies. I'm sure I met that dude, but I don't actually remember him. From the Elusive Man, Shepard. I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Though your decision is understandable, it's set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. Yeah, here's a news flash, bud. It can be set back several years, 10 years, 20 years, or 100 years. If you do what he was doing to that guy, you're not human anyway. If you want to be human, you don't do what was done to him. Bottom line. And that's all I got to say about that. I was literally angry when the Archer walked through the room. I'm like, you son of a... Also because he lied, too. You know what I mean? Hey, Pin, what's up, man? Yeah, of course I read all the mail. Okay, I have to check some of these upgrades that I can get. Aha! And I have that palladium heavy skin weave plus 20% health. Yes, sir. Oh, no. Well, Demiser, I don't mean... I'm not trying to be a jerk about it. Heavy bone weave, 50% less damage from melee attacks. Yes, please. I wasn't trying to be like that. I'm mostly talking about within the game. But no, I mean, don't you feel like... Why? Do you think that that his actions were totally reasonable and it's okay to take his autistic brother and do whatever? Would you not have been just as ticked off? I pretty much go with Paragon Goddess because that is almost always my gut. I mean, I think there's been a couple times where I've wanted to do Renegade stuff, but most of the time I go with Paragon options. Although, I have to say, like, as Fifth said, if that thing hitting him in the face was a Renegade option, I would totally have done the Renegade option. You think the Nazis got us the moon? Very cute. No, I don't mean to claim that I'm like Mr. Morally superior, but that was just so obviously wrong that, you know, a Paragade. Yeah, well, in that, I pretty much I would always choose Paragon 9 times out of 10, but in that situation, if that was a Renegade option to basically punch that guy in the face, that's what I would have done.
Shepard, how can I help?
Are there any medical concerns I should be aware of on the team?
Cerberus personnel in excellent condition. No squad concerns to report. Always some matters, but nothing affecting immediate mission.
Is the lab working well for you?
Quite satisfactory.
Yeah, agreed, Goddess.
Surveillance bugs. Destroyed most of them. Returned expensive one to Miranda. Nothing unexpected.
Yeah, I saw the...
More samples. More collector data. Tissue samples. Anything
I know
you
about
can
that.
get, I can use.
You got a minute to talk.
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Okay, goodbye, Morden.
Here if you need me.
It's sad, man. I was looking. I was when I went into your stream for the 2 seconds that I can be there without spoiling it for me. Your Shepard's face, man, is messed up. I guess that's what happens when you do all the Renegade stuff, huh? Messed up. Yeah, like that was crazy. I was really impressed with that. I mean, it's not like the most subtle thing in the world. It was pretty obvious that that David obviously didn't want to be in there, but that autistic thing was a twist. I was like, oh, so that's what's going on. Yeah. All right, Jacob.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How's the most boring character in ME doing?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
What do you think of this?
We don't have anything else, Commander?
Yeah.
Commander.
As interesting as always, by which I mean not at all. Oh, don't need to be afraid, Pin. You'll be fine. Alright, let me go talk to Joker. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next.
In 3 months. I can't wait.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some Asari prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. She's... You won't understand unless you meet her.
These people make appointments to have an encounter with an Asari, really? A convict. I may very well, yeah.
Commander.
Although I do want to get a Krogan on board, Demiser.
I assume everything is going well up here?
This thing wants to fire me over a joke. Okay, I said I'd flash the AI core, but I was kidding. And we'd only lose a few systems. Nosy ones.
To clarify, human resources adjustments are not actually under my authority.
Then why? Why are you always picking on me?
My replies were intended to provoke, though not to cause distress. Your reactions are atypical of most humans. You are interesting.
Have you guys noticed that basically the Joker-EDI relationship is equivalent to the, you know, 4th grade or 5th grade thing where there's a bunch of kids running around on the playground and you punch the girl punches you in the arm when she actually likes you? Have you noticed that it's that kind of thing? Like, they're like, oh, you're so annoying. Oh, you're interesting. I guarantee by the end, like, Joker's going to be like, so, is there any way we can make a virtual avatar of ED? And, like, how far into the game am I? I will tell you in a minute.
Edie, were you intentionally egging him on? What part of your programming covers that?
Nothing in the restrictions imposed upon me forbids active observation techniques. Mr. Moreau's performance actually improved under duress.
I never figured the coming overlords would be so annoying. I'm done.
That's funny. What do you have to say about Kasumi?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we
Hey,
can
Maps.
upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
All right.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. So, here's where we are. So right now I have no side missions. I'm sure that's going to change. This is what I've done so far. Oh, I also did the, I forgot that I did the crash site. I don't know that really, I mean, I guess that's a DLC. I don't know that that really counts, but I did the Normandy crash site one. I did Overlord. I did Project Firewalker. And I don't think Omega, I think Omega's part of the main thing, so let's see, I've got Kasumi's loyalty mission, I've got Zaid's loyalty mission, I've got the 2 dossiers, which is what I'm inclined to do. So what I need to do is I need to go deal with the convict and the warlord, but I also need to go buy, some upgrades, because I think I have, so I don't know how far that is. Yes, it's a blind playthrough, I've never played this before. 40,000 credits is a lot better than what I was dealing with, so I'm thinking, well, maybe I'll try to do one more mission before I go back to the Citadel and see what I can do about picking up more credits. And then I'm going to go back to the Citadel and basically buy a bunch of stuff. So, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, now see, by the way, since we get these discussions about DLCs all the time, obviously, for me, it was a little different because by the time I played this game, all the DLCs were already out, so I was able to download all the quest-related ones. But that I just played through is the example of a perfectly configured DLC. That's what a DLC ought to be. You know, a DLC ought to be that. And as long as they do that, I don't think anyone has an objection to DLCs. The problem is when you have something like the either day of release DLC, which is nonsense, or if you have something that's basically like, here, have a couple of extra, I don't know, taunts or something, you know what I mean? Something weird like that. That causes problems too.
Different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
I don't think I'd say that to the chef. I'm just guessing.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
Absolutely. Since you set up my kitchen with proper supplies, thanks again.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Alright, let's go chat with Miranda. Yes, Demiser, exactly. Horse armor. Freaking horse armor, exactly. Exactly.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. Let's see. I do have some relationship. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need about 5 minutes. I have to go down and actually feed the dog. My dog right now is whining outside my door. So she's already been taken out and taken care of and all that, but we have not fed her yet. So let me put this on pause for a minute and then I'll come back. Has Kata started streaming yet? Is he streaming yet or not? Because I'm basically going to play until he starts, and then I'm going to go over to his stream. Yeah, I know, Sad, I know. My bad. Well, the reason why is because she has a medication that she takes between meals, and she got the medication later than she normally does, because we were out, so that's why. So I had to wait correspondingly the same amount of time. But still, even then, it's like a half hour later than I wanted to. So, alright, I shall be back in just a moment. Actually, wait. I know what I'll do for all you fine people. I will go to Chakwas, you don't have anything to say to me, right?
How may I help you, Commander?
All right, goodbye.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
All right. All right, so let me go up to my room. No, he's going to be, supposedly. But not at the moment. Oh, wait. Oh, not yet. Yeah. All right. Oh, gotta feed the fish. There we go. Look at those awesome fish. All right, I will leave you to these dulcet tones. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, hello everyone. I also went and got me a midnight snack too, because I've been playing for like 2.5, 3 hours. Let's see, where am I here? Wow, you guys chatting a lot. Let's see. Never know Skylight. Hey, what's up, Knight? All of them are so good. Blah blah blah. Stream tonight. More. Good to see you, Sat, with his streaming. Welcome back, Lego. Hope the essay went well. 10 hours worth of playing Dota 2. Holy cow, Knight. Said it's funny. Let's see. Quake was our first game made levels for. Cat is going for Far Cry 3. Welcome back. Dungeon Defenders 2. Night and Center of a long chat. Yeah. Goddess, I normally stream. The problem is, I wish I could tell you there are normal times, because it really depends on how my schedule works. It's a little erratic. Normally, I have tried to stream usually a couple of times a week during the evenings, usually starting around maybe 9:30 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, sometimes a little earlier, depending. And then I usually run until about Kata starts, depending on how things go. And then on occasion, there's times when I can get a stream of an hour or 2 hours in during the day, during the week, but that's unusual, especially during the semester right now. So that's, that's the best I can say. And then weekends just kind of totally depends on what's going on with the family and stuff like that. So, yeah. Focusing, that would certainly help. That's funny. All right, let's see. What do we got? Okay, so I have to do the loyalty missions, but I want to get other people first. So I've got basically the war, and I'm going to do one more mission before I go back to the Citadel to buy stuff. So I've got the Warlord and the Convict. Now you all want me to do the Convict. And the Warlord. Man, I want to get a Krogan back into my team. Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do it, I think, too, Fifth, if possible. Let's see. Hold on a second. Speaking of emails, I'm just checking a notice I got here. Hold on. I like the Android phones, but on occasion, they're like, email? What email? I'm like, do you remember email? They're like, oh yeah, email. Yeah, here's the 7,000 messages that you got while we forgot that we were supposed to be getting email. I thought that I did. Okay. Alright, I see the cat did, in fact, go live. Because the phone's always on mute. Hey, Twisted, what's up? Okay, let's see. So the Warlord or Convict. What time is it? 12:20. I really need to get back to work. So what we'll do is I'm gonna fly over there. I'm going to scan just a little bit. So I'll go for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm going to stop for the night. I'll head over to Kata's stream. I think I'm going to go do the Warlord first. I am going to do the Convict, but honestly, this is probably just me, but because I thought Rex was awesome. Although I have to say, right now, Kasumi is definitely looking like a major member. Miranda probably too. Like, my team was pretty good in that last set of missions, but Kasumi was pretty badass, I think. You have good news and bad news, okay? Where am I going here, the Warlord? Corliss in the Emir system, okay. Let me check that achievement, because I know I got a new one. So, lay it on me, rookie. Digital Exorcist. Oh, wow. Data Hound, I got that. I know I got something else, too. I think it was maybe Headhunter. Technician, Scholar. Prospector. Agent. Operative. Headhunter, yeah. What's up? Alright. Long Service Medal. Oh, complete it with a character imported from Mass Effect 1. Nice. Well, that's what I'm going to be able to do. The good news is you got your gaming computer running. The bad news is it won't connect to any network, so no internet. Oh man, rookie. I feel like this has been like the long night of the dark night of the soul for you. Like it's taken you that long to get your computer stuff working, you know? Convict, okay. The Krogan, yeah. Alright. Can't believe I spent that money in the Space Hamster, but totally worth it. Squeak! Totally worth it. Yeah. It is. That's very true. That's very true. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's head back down. Obviously, I have to go on a main line mission for my team to have anything new to say to me, so. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, what's up? Space Hamster for the win. Minsk. Okay. Actually, I think I have one probe left. Is it this one? Yeah. I have one probe left. Might as well use it up before I leave here.
Launching probe.
Nice. Good way to wrap up that planet. Okay. Oh, cool, cool. Hey, Arctic. Good, good. Seems to be progressing fine, although nothing has happened since I pursued it reasonably far, and since then nothing else has happened. What? That was really weird.
How may I help you, Commander?
Hey, now that I have fish, Kelly, can you feed them?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by
Oh, see?
Mostly I feel encouraged. Under your
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly.
I might do more than
Now
catch.
that's anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay.
I do like the fact that he's more of a kind of a free agent in this game, so he's not constantly like, oh, the Admiral's calling, the Admiral's calling, the Admiral's calling. No, I accidentally started a romance with Ashley, which was not my intention, but I didn't pursue it and I didn't consummate it or anything. So hopefully that means that I won't have to worry, because I don't think I think I kept her from breaking any romance I would have had in later ones, which is good because that would have been annoying.
We have used half our fuel.
I know. Yeah, he accidentally made it. The admiration stuff's there. Yeah, she was just... I really... The person who I found the most interesting in ME1 was Tally. And if it was about, you know, if there was some way to have, pursued a romance with her, I might well have done it. But I didn't find Liara interesting at all. I didn't find Ashley interesting at all. Like, none of the characters there really were interesting. So in this one, Miranda, I could see something there. Kelly, because I could see something there also. And then Tally, but like the other ones, not so much. But Tally, I'd like to see if I could pursue something with, if it's even possible. I don't know if it is. Don't tell me if it isn't. I'll find out. But yeah. Okay, let's. Well, you know, I'm sure there's very good reasons, a few in particular I can think of, as to why that's so. She's a B and everything too. Really? Yeah, exactly. Why limit yourself to one? That's I should think broadly. Is that what you want to say? Okay. Eagle Nebula time. So if the Reapers are coming, like, now's the time? Is that the idea? Oh, Sat, you're funny, man. Alright, well, let me scan a few of these planets, since I'm right next to a fuel depot. I know, Goddess. I know. No, the truth is, I really find, the one who I find most interesting through all of these so far is Tally. I haven't really found... I mean, Miranda is kind of interesting. She's got a personality. Jacob is... Oh my god, is he boring. I'm not... Garrus is better than he was in ME1. I found Garrus to be very much disappointing, because everyone's like, Garrus! And I was like, I didn't think Garrus was that interesting. I loved Rex in the first one. I thought Tali was awesome in the first one, and I really think Tali's race, the Quarians, the whole migrant fleet thing, the flotilla thing, I love all of that. That's really cool. But in terms of like some of the characters, like Caden, please. Like, the reason that I let him go is because he was marginally worse than Ashley, but that's not saying much. And Jacob is basically like a slightly more interesting Caden, but not much, you know? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Just in case, I know. That's funny, guys. Cold and distant. Gregus is currently 65% rock by mass, 35% frozen methane and nitrogen ices. In the planet's summer years, these percentages change as the sun heats its ice and evaporates into a thin atmosphere. Its calcium-heavy crust has been scouted by countless coreless surveying teams, most of whom came back empty-handed. Alright, let's see what we got. I didn't accidentally, honestly, Deviser. That did not happen. She was really interested in it, very clearly, but did not happen. I made some offhanded comment about how I liked Walt Whitman, and all of a sudden she was like, oh, Walt Whitman, I guess we have something in common. I was like, what? And the next thing you know, I've got her picture on my desk. But it was not, that was not, mistakes were made. But I did not consummate anything, at least, that's for sure. I like poetry. I was like, you know, oh, Walt Whitman. And then I said, and she's like, oh, you like Walt Whitman? And all of a sudden she's got like the little goo-goo eyes. I'm like, oh, man. Truthfully, I did not find her that interesting in any sense as a romance option. Or even as like, even a, hey, be on my team option. And the same thing with Liara. I don't understand. I'm hoping that Liara, again, Garrus is definitely better in ME2 than he was for me in ME1. And I'm hoping the same thing is the case with Liara with the whole Shadow Broker thing. Because, again, I was like, Liara's alright, but not really, you know, not really that interesting. I mean, it wasn't like Leilani in Dragon Age. Now that was a different matter. That's a different issue. Yeah. Yes, well.
Probe away.
Next thing you know, they're like listening to folk music. Shepard demands the elusive man install like a alternative rock cafe. You know, you can get mistreated by baristas and hang around and talk about how awesome Anne Rand is and listen to, you know, Annie DeFranco reruns and stuff. Oh, Anne Morrigan, really? Well, that, of course, is that's the holy grail, right? That's what everyone wants, is to get some kind of some combination going somehow.
Probe away.
No doubt, Demiser, no doubt. I'm sure that is true.
Probe away.
See, I'm doing fairly well with this scanning. I feel like I've got a lot of elements. Yes, yes. Quotus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Quotus is used by countless spaceships to discharge their drive cores after coming into the system. Commercial vehicles restock on their supplies of helium-3 from one of its many orbital platforms. Travel advisory. Piracy at helium-3 refueling stations is common in the Emir system. Visitors are encouraged to use the escorts provided by the Corliss security fleet to and from the system's mass relay. To prevent escort fraud, always ask for identification from the escort ships and compare them to those found in the Corliss security fleet's extra sites. Right. In other words, you need to make sure you get the taxis from the right place, right? Have I, Arctic? Really? No kidding. Well, that's good, because I would be happy to stop and not have to do this again. then I might just actually stop by a planet and be like, oh, here's this, but then not actually try to go scan it.
Probe launched.
Yes, I have not had that experience yet in the game.
Launching probe.
I already got the medbay upgrade too. I wonder if scanning isn't a little bit better when you're streaming because you can hang out and chat with chat. Like, you know, during the mission, during the Overlord mission, I was able to chat only infrequently with you guys because the story was awesome. I was focusing on that and also having to make sure that I stayed alive. Whereas when you're scanning, I mean, it's all kind of mindless. And so, you know, it makes it easier to just kind of hang out and talk. Yes. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, well, I'm definitely... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm believe you me, sir. I'm upgrading, trying to upgrade like a boss, if I can. Oh, I have to talk to Kasumi, actually. It just struck me. I haven't talked to Kasumi since I picked her up. I gotta go do that. Osalari is a boiling hot dwarf planet close to the G-class star Amir. Too hot for lucrative exploitation. Its only satellites are defunct solar rays destroyed by pirates long ago. Okay, when I'm done scanning here, before I go to the planet, I'm going to go chat to Kasumi and see if she has any upgrade options. I'm sure she does. And also to tell her that I really like the way she works. Combat, getting the job done. There were some cool moments in those combats. I like the one where I was tactically cloaked, I was in big trouble. The guy, like basically vaulted over my position, then I shot him. That was cool. I have some love for the tactical cloak.
Probe away.
No, I had a sense I was going to need to do that. It's pretty clear.
Probe launched.
Hey, Manu. Oh, so I don't have all of it yet. Right, so I haven't gotten all of it yet. But I'm getting there. Alright. Alright. Let me scan Corliss if I can. Can I? Oh no, I can't. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century, and ever since then the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensured that Corliss image is permanently stained. Corliss' biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory. Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. 3,800,000,000 estimated population. Sounds badass. Alright, we're not going there yet, quite yet, though. Okay. Alrighty. So, let me save. I gotta go talk to Kasumi and find out about her upgrade suggestions. And then... There we go. Let's go to the cruise quarters. Without the climate. Yeah, I know in some cases, Morris. I'm, you know, there's gonna be more of those that'll get picked up, but right now I'm going back to the main line because I just did a pretty big side quest DLC, you know. with the Overlord one.
So the collectors did take New Canton.
Yes, but my wife and daughter left in the nick of time. They're resting in San Francisco as we speak.
That's great news.
It is, but I knew a lot of good people in New Canton. Our mission has to succeed.
Thank God Shepard's in command.
That's right. As I just show up. You're so pretty, people love their minds when you're around and forget their names, forget to breath. Nice. Yes, Manu, I have. I've upgraded the guns. I've upgraded the shields. So, yeah. But I have more to do. So I gotta go to, gotta go hang out with, talk with Kasumi and find out what her recommendations are for upgrades. Oh, that's Miranda's office. Where the devil is Kasumi? She might be down here, actually. Yeah, I'll bet that's where she is. Oh, no, that's Garrus. Man. Okay, I assume Garrus is not going to have anything new for me.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
That's all you ever are, dude.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch. It just might give us a chance against the collectors.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. Kasumi time. If I can find out where she is. I'm not sure that he's stopped calibrating over like the last, 6 weeks or however long he's been here. Ah. Well, well. Yeah, I know, Demiser. That's what I assumed too. Oh, come on, Shepard. That's the best you can do, dude? Kasumi, explain to me. I'm the captain, and,
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met Keiji that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. Keiji dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last. That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an ID as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
yeah, Kasumi's cool.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
No, this one's alright. See, if I could romance her, I would romance Kasumi. But I'm pretty sure I can't. That's cool. Well, let's get some space. Alright. Oh, another one.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how Keiji and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Okay. Time to chat, Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays.
No upgrades?
It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
That's unfortunate. Alright. I guess I've got the upgrades for now. Because I got the upgrade from Jacob and Morden. I got the upgrade from Miranda, Garrus, and Kasumi doesn't have any for me, and Zaid does the same thing she does, so. Okay. Alright. Alright, folks. Well, that was a good time. I had a very good time playing. That was a lot of fun. That was a really good DLC. I was really impressed with Overlord. So the next time I play this, I will be moving on to get the Warlord. And then, side quests aside, I'm going to go to the Citadel, buy some more stuff, and then go out and get the Convict. And then we'll be done with that initial set. And we'll kind of see where things stand from there. But for right now, I'm going to log for the night. I'm going to head over to Kata's. We're not going to have a raid tonight. But I want to thank everybody, as always, for watching, because it's always a lot of fun to have you folks along, and I really appreciate everyone stopping by. Please spread the word about the channel and the cast. Please make sure to follow. And thanks, as always, to the people who were here. Obviously, to Rookie and Demiser. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, as always, to Ben, to Determinologies, my favorite lurker. To Akanku, thanks for stopping by, man. Fifth, good to see you. Good to see Guilt, as always. Got No Game, good to see you as well. Inam, I'm not sure if you're still here or if you're just lurking, but either way, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you, Joy. Thanks for stopping by as well as always. Sat, my friend, as always, good to see you. Maps, you were with me a couple times today. Good to see you as well. Morris, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Same thing with you, Sneaky. You were officially Sneaky. Goddess, I'm glad that you got a chance to get in and actually see me play, and hopefully I'll see you around stream a little bit more. And Twisted, is always good to see you as well. So thanks, everybody. I'm going to head over to Catabasis' stream now. Please spread the word about the show. Hopefully I will be streaming in the next couple of days. That's entirely dependent on how much work I'm able to do with grading and the like. I did a lot of grading in the last couple days, a lot of grading this morning. Now I have more grading to do tonight and going into tomorrow. So I'll do the best I can, no promises, but hopefully I'll be able to stream again soon. Thanks, everybody. It was a good time. Really enjoyed the Overlord DLC, and I will catch you folks around, and I will see you back on the stream very soon. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.